Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. In this video, I will walk you through RAG and Langchain based application where we will fine tune the OpenAI model, that is Turbo 3.5, to with our context, and then we will try to test it with some questions. So let me talk about the vision of the project. So basically we will build a RAG and Langchain based LLM model with our own context. In this video, the context is cricket T20 World Cup which happened in 2024. I have taken the fixtures of that particular tournament. So that is in the form of PDF. I'll just walk you through the PDF once. So this is the PDF which I have downloaded from Google. So it has all the fixtures with the date, match, time and venue. So this is the PDF which I have taken and it's roughly 6 pages long. So the idea here is to tell the model that okay, here this is what you need to understand and the questions will be based on this particular context itself. So we'll try to develop that particular model in this video. In this particular project, I'm trying to use OpenAI service, not the open source Hugging Face. If you want that particular video, if where I'm using some open source models, please let me know in the comment section. I will definitely make a video of that. Not only that, if you want to have a video where I can use local LLMs using Olama and other services, do let me know. Even that we can create a video and then let's publish. Okay, enough of the talk. So let's check the code once. So here is the code I have written. It's a very pretty small code. Here you need to have certain packages: Langchain, OpenAI, and PyPDF, which is used to read PDF files. And there are few other things which I'll come to that later. So these are the things which you need to install it, and currently in this one I'm using Collab. So yeah, next is I'm importing few classes. One is PDF reader, which is used to read the PDF contents, and we need to use this characters text splitter, which is used to split the characters, because in the PDF and the LLM what happens is we can't push all entire PDF into that particular query, because it will be very costly and it is very computationally heavy. So we will make a chunks, and then those chunks we will store it in the vector database, and from there we will query it. So this is what the idea is, and we will be using OpenAI embeddings here. So that's the reason I'm importing this particular class, and we are using Fairs to map it to the embeddings. Okay, so these are the classes which we need. And coming to the connection part, since I'm using OpenAI, I'm using OpenAI key, and if you see user data.get OpenAI API key, so this is something new which I explored in the collab. We have something called as secrets, where we can store our secrets directly as a key value pair, and we can use it with just this command. We need to import this user data, and then we can just get that particular key. So this is how we can get this one. So I have just stored that in the secrets key. If you don't want to store your secrets in the code, you can do this way. Okay, next is we need to use and get the information. The information we have is from this PDF. So the file name is cricket men T20 World Cup 2024.pdf. This I have already imported here. It won't be there in your case. You just need to import that. You can import any PDF for that matter, and then based on that you can query it. In this example, just to keep it simple, I have used this cricket men T20 fixtures. Okay, so what we need to do is PDF reader, we just need to have content and file name so that we get the reader. Once we get the reader, we will loop it page by page. So this PDF reader dot pages will get you all the list of pages. So that particular content which we have extracted from that particular page, we are storing it in raw test. We are just concatenating it, so that at the end of the day we will get the raw test. So I'll also keep on running these codes. Okay, so I'll just uncomment this print statement and I'll try to run this code as well. So let's see what we can see in the raw test. So this in the raw test you will see entire uh, text format of the PDF. So this is what we see here, and then we'll move on. Once we are done with this raw test, once we have all the contents of the PDF in the Python code, what we need to do is we need to split that particular character into multiple chunks. To do this, we will use this character splitter text splitter class, which takes certain few parameters. One is the separator. This is what the separator does in between the chunks, and we can also specify the chunk size, that is 800 characters, and chunk overlap I have given, and the length function I have given. So once this object is ready, what we call is split text. So what this does is, and we are passing this raw test, what we have generated from the PDF. So it will just split that particular text into whatever the chunk size we have given, and we see the text is in the length state. It means it is of type array. So we can also see text, and we can also see the first item of that particular text, so we can see the data here. Alright, so now once we got all the data ready for the LLM, then we will use this OpenAI embeddings to create embeddings of OpenAI. So we have just object ready, and then once we have this object ready, we use fairs.from text. So whatever text we have created, the character chunks, from there we are mapping it to embeddings. So in this way, I'll just run this code. In this way we get this vector stores. Okay, so you can see here fairs is from vector store. So what this does is it will create a vector database out of the embeddings which we have collected. So if you want a brief and more elaborative video on this vector database and vector stores, you can tell me in the comment section. I'll definitely make a video for that. Okay, moving forward. So after that we have a couple of more classes which we need. One is load QA chain and one is OpenAI. So we need to create a chain model using load QA chain class, and then we are passing OpenAI here, and then the chain type is stuff. It will basically wraps up everything. Okay, so this is it. Like, we don't have anything else. I'll just run these code. So once we are there, it's all ready. So now we'll start asking questions. So the first question I have already written is, when was India's first match in the tournament? So first let's try to check when we had the first match. The first match is on 5th June, India versus Ireland, 8 p.m. New York. Right, so I'll just run this again. You can see India's first match in the tournament was on 5th June 2024. It doesn't only just pick the data from the PDF and dump it. It will present it in a more human readable manner. If you can see here, it answered me in the same way I asked the question, right? So in this way it will answer. Okay, so in this question I have asked, give me India's all fixtures. So what it gave is all the matches when India is playing. So 5th June and 9th June, 15th June and 22nd June. So it's giving me correctly. There are 4 occurrences of India here, and we had 4 responses as well, right? So next question is, list down all the matches which started at 8 p.m. So we can just query this one and check 7 occurrences, right? There are 7 occurrences when the match was at 8 p.m. So I think there are 7 occurrences here as well. You can just cross check. So in this way we can able to fine tune and like override the context and then create our own context, and based on that we can ask the questions. This can be used in multiple other applications. Like, let's say if you have a help portal and you want to have a Q&A bot, right? You can add that particular question, and then it will just go there and find it. It only doesn't stop here with the PDF. You can also use different types of data sources like MongoDB, like whatever you think you can able to use it as the source, right? So let me know if you want some other examples, some other use cases of this RAG and LLM based applications. Okay, for this video I think this is it. Let me know if you have any doubts in the comment section, and also suggest me what I can do next.